Sustainability and sustainable agriculture are critically important to McDonald's. We've got an unusual supply chain. It's quite different from perhaps some of the retailers. We have a very limited number of menu items. We don't have thousands of stock keeping units, but where we purchase things like beef and potatoes and wheat for our buns, we actually purchase quite large volumes. So we want to make sure that in the future we're able to continue to keep on our menu our best items like Big Macs and milkshakes. So we have to assure the availability and also the affordability of those raw materials in the future. Obviously there's a lot of work that McDonald's has been doing on sustainability. We do a lot of work in our own restaurants, but with regard to our supply chain, the biggest impacts that we have in terms of environmental impacts are on the agricultural side of our supply chain, and that's where we've focused much of our activity over the last 10 years. We introduced in 2001 a program that we called our McDonald's Agricultural Assurance Program, which is a continuous improvement program that looks to improve the sustainability of all of the key agricultural raw materials that we use in our system. One of the best ways of us communicating what we do with our sustainable supply chain programs to our customers is to use third-party endorsements. So for instance, in 2007, we switched all of our coffee supplies to sustainably certified, either Rainforest Alliance or OOTS certified. Last year, for instance, we also took an additional step to build on our own sustainable fisheries program of introducing Marine Stewardship Council certified fish across all of our 7,000 restaurants in Europe and all of the 100 million filet of fish we serve each year. The key benefits to our company of having a sustainable supply chain is to maintain the availability and the affordability of the key raw materials so that we can keep our famous menu items on the products for generations to come. We enter into long-term partnerships with our suppliers, and we don't change very often from one year to the next. I think this is critically important when you're asking suppliers to invest in sustainable production, because they know that they're going to have a customer there that's going to buy their products in the future, and often some of these investments are long-term. They're sort of 5 or 10-year investments. They're not quick turnarounds. So the relationship that we have with our suppliers is really important.